You are listening to SDO Isabela Radio-Based Instruction.
Learning never stops in Math Eskwela, your school on air.
Your partner in achieving fun learning experiences. Let's listen, enjoy, and have fun in learning mathematics. Stay tuned.
Another brand new day, my dear grade 7 students. We are again to witness another fun and enjoyable episode in grade 7 mathematics. This is your school on air for Math Eskwela. Brace yourselves for the next half hour loaded with exciting and fun learning. I am your radio teacher for today, Ma'am Johanna R. Caro. Fasten your seatbelts as we are about to travel the awesome world of mathematics. How are you feeling today, my dear grade 7 learners? I am pretty much sure that you are doing great. Before we start our lesson, always bear in mind the safety health protocols like washing hands, wearing face masks, staying at home, and eating nutritious foods to keep you and your family protected from COVID-19. Get ready, everyone, for one thing is for sure. You will enjoy and you will learn a lot in our electrifying episode for today. Yay! Before we start our lesson, prepare your learning activity sheets in Mathematics 7. Of course, your pen, notebook, and extra sheets of paper for you to jot down important notes about our lesson. You can also bring with you some snacks to keep you energetic from the beginning to the end. Our lesson for today is about measurements. After listening to this episode, you are expected to approximate the measure of quantities, particularly length, weight or mass, volume, time, angle, temperature, and rate. Are all things set? Yay! Alright, let's get started. Before we start our lesson for today, let us have a brief review of the past lesson in the last episode. What is the previous topic all about? Very good! Our last topic is all about real numbers. What comprises real numbers? Excellent! Real numbers is the set of natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, and irrational numbers. Can you give some examples of natural numbers? Precisely! Natural numbers or counting numbers start from 1, 2, 3, and so on. Or these are the positive numbers. How about whole numbers? Okay, you're right. Whole numbers are counting numbers including 0. Now, can you give examples of integers? Very good. Integers are composed of negative numbers, 0, and positive numbers. Then, how will you describe rational numbers? Correct! Rational numbers are numbers that can be expressed as ratio of two quantities. Lastly, what are irrational numbers? Exactly. Irrational numbers are numbers that cannot be expressed as ratio of two quantities. It is very evident that you have learned a lot in our last discussion. We are now done with the review of previous lesson. Great job, kids! My dear grade 7 learners, Are you now ready for the next level? I am sure you are. We are now ready to discuss our new lesson. Now, kindly bring out your modules in Mathematics 7. Class, I have a question. Do you think measurements play an important role in our daily life? Yes, of course. Imagine our world without measurements. How will you do basic tasks without measurements? Measurements are needed in doing basic tasks such as taking temperature before entering malls and establishments because of COVID-19, measuring ingredients for baking or cooking, estimating time for accomplishing an activity in mathematics, allocating money for the next month's expenditures, measuring your height and weight, and a lot more. Do you know, my dear grade 7 learners, that we have the most commonly used units of measurement? For speed in the metric system, we have kilometer per hour. What do you think is the most commonly used unit of measurement in the metric system for temperature? Very good. We have Celsius. We also have liter for liquid, kilogram or gram for weight, and centimeter, meter, and kilometer for distance. I am very happy that you are doing great, my dear grade 7 learners. Before we proceed, give yourself 3 claps. Here are among the few basic tools of measurement. What do you call a device used to measure, keep, and indicate time? Very good! It's clock. How about a device used to measure the mass or weight of an object? Excellent! We can use a weighing scale. Another, what do you call a device used to measure temperature? Exactly. It's thermometer. How about a tool used to measure angles in degrees? Yes, of course. It is a protractor. How about a tool used to draw straight lines and used to measure lengths? Okay, we can use a ruler. Are you still with me, my dear grade 7 learners? If so, give me a thumbs up. Now, my dear grade 7 learners, open your learning activity sheets on page 3. Let's do more. We have here different objects and you have to measure each object to its nearest centimeter or inch. The object for number 1 is a pencil. How many centimeters is the length of a pencil? Excellent! The pencil is 11 centimeters. How about the key for number 2? Very good! The key is 6 centimeters. How about the ladle for number 3? Exactly! The ladle measures 10 inches. How about the sleeper? Very good! The sleeper is 12 inches. Next, how about the toothbrush? Correct! The toothbrush is 12 centimeters. How about the scissors? Exactly! That is 9 centimeters. Next, how about the shoe? Very good! The shoe measures 11 inches. Lastly, how about the measure of the flat iron? Excellent! It measures 9 inches. Okay, class, are you still there? That's great! Let us now proceed to the next activity. The activity is about weight. We are about to estimate or approximate the weight of the following fruits. To determine their weight, write the weight of the fruits based from the reading of the arrows. How many grams are the mangoes? Very good! The weight of the mangoes is 200 grams. How about the bananas? Exactly! The weight is 500 grams. How about the pineapple? Awesome! Its weight is 600 grams. How about the santol? Excellent! The weight is 900 grams. How about the rambutan? Okay, the rambutan weighs 800 grams. Lastly, what is the weight of the avocados? Very good! Its weight is 250 grams. You're great! Okay, my dear grade 7 learners, let us now move to page 4 of your learning activity sheets. We are now dealing with angles. Do you know what a protractor is? Okay, I'm sure you do. Let us measure the angles in activity D. What is the measure of the first angle? Very good. The angle measures 35 degrees. How about the second angle? Okay, it measures 72 degrees. How about the third angle? Precisely, the measure of the angle is 19 degrees. And how about the last angle? Very good. The angle's measure is 50 degrees. It seems like you are ready for another activity. Okay, class, let us now move to temperature. What is again the tool for measuring temperature? Very good. It is thermometer. Kindly turn your learning activity sheet to page 5. Let us have activity E, which is all about temperature. What is the temperature for number 1 in degrees Celsius and in degree Fahrenheit? Excellent! The temperature in number 1 is 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It is equivalent to 32 degrees Celsius. How about for number 2? Awesome! We have 32 degrees Fahrenheit, or that is equal to 0 degrees Celsius. Now, what is the temperature for the next one? Okay, the temperature is 98 degrees Fahrenheit, or that is equal to 37 degrees Celsius. How about for the last one? Perfect! The temperature for the last one is 0 degrees Fahrenheit, or that is equal to negative 18 degrees Celsius. Awesome, my dear grade 7 learners! You are really doing great! Okay, class, let us now move to page 6 of your learning activity sheet in Mathematics 7. For activity F, we are about to give the rate and the unit weight of the different given situations. For the rate, it is just the ratio of two quantities. For the unit weight, we will just simplify the rate of each situation. Are you ready, my dear learners?
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh, that's awesome! Let us start with the first one. Perla bought 5 storybooks for 500 pesos. What is the rate of the price to to the number of storybooks? Very good! The rate is 250 pesos for 5 books. How about the unit rate? Exactly, that is 50 pesos per book. Next, Tonyo is selling 10 kilograms of onions for 800 pesos. What is its rate? Excellent! The rate is 800 pesos per 10 kilograms. How about its unit rate? Superb! It is 80 pesos per kilogram. Okay, for the third one. In a classroom, there are 30 seats in 5 rows. What is the rate of the seats to the number of rows? Precisely. The rate is 30 seats per 5 rows. How about its unit rate? Okay, the unit rate is 6 seats per row. Then let us have the fourth one. Doming prepares 84 pieces of battered puto in 7 plates. What is the rate? Alright, the rate is 84 battered puto per 7 plates. If that is the rate, how about its unit rate? Exactly. The unit rate is 12 battered puto per plate. How about for number 5, kids? Teacher Anna works 160 hours in 4 weeks. What is the rate of the number of working hours of Teacher Anna to the number of weeks Teacher Anna is working? Very good! The rate is 160 hours per 4 weeks. How about the unit rate? The unit rate is 40 hours per week. Lastly, Mario drives his car 120 kilometers in 2 hours. What is the rate of the distance driven by Mario to the hours he spent in driving? Excellent! The rate is 120 kilometers per 2 hours. If that is the rate, how about the unit rate? Okay, the unit rate is 60 kilometers per hour. That's great! Yay! We did it! My dear grade 7 learners, are you still with me?
Aye, Captain!
I am very much sure that you are. That ends our discussion on measurements for today. I am very confident that you did great job from the beginning to the end of our discussion for today. Now, my dear learners, can we have a recap of the lesson?
Oh, yeah!
What have you learned in our episode for today? Alright, you have learned about measurements. You have learned the importance of measurements in our daily life, from the simplest things to the most complicated ones. Can you give me some devices used to measure different quantities like temperature, weight or mass, length, angle, and time? Very well said. We use thermometer for temperature, weighing scale for weight or mass, ruler for length, protractor for angles, and clock to indicate time. What else have you learned from our discussion? Alright, you also learned about rate and unit rate. What is the difference between the two? Yes, you said it right. Rate is the ratio between two quantities. Unit rate is the simplified form of rate. You did a great job, guys! I am glad that you have paid full attention with all our discussions for today. Give yourself a round of applause.
Yay!
I think you are now ready for the quiz. Kindly open your learning activity sheets on page 6 under exercise 3. What unit will best work to measure the object? For numbers 1 to 5, your options will be millimeter, centimeter, or meter. Number 1, table. Number 2, your height. Number 3, height of your father or mother. Number 4, your right foot. Last, front door of your home. Are you done, my dear grade 7 students?
Oh yeah!
Great job! Are you now ready for the checking of your quiz? I am very much sure that you are all excited. Let us now begin. What is the answer for the first one, which is table? Very good. It should be centimeter. How about number 2? Exactly. It can be centimeter or meter. Then, how about for number 3? Excellent. It can be centimeter or meter. Okay, how about your right foot? The answer is centimeter. Lastly, how about the front door of your house? It can be centimeter or meter. You deserve a treat for answering great, my dear learners.
Yay!
You may also continue answering number 6 to 20 for better understanding of the lesson. For clarifications and questions, you may send your queries to your teacher through phone calls or through social media platforms. I am pretty sure that they are very open for your queries and questions. They are always one call away. Grade 7 learners, I hope that there are many things instilled in your minds and hearts from our lesson for today. I believe that it has been a productive day for all of you. Am I right?
Yay!
That ends our discussion for today. On behalf of our scriptwriter for today's episode, Marifel F. Bautista, and the SDO Isabela RBI production team, this is your teacher, Ma'am Johanna R. Caro, extending our sincerest gratitude to you, dear students, who enthusiastically joined us from the beginning up to the end of this episode. Don't forget to practice the different health protocols while staying at home. Be with us again in the next fun and enjoyable episodes of Mathematics 7. Goodbye!
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.
Tayo ay mag-aral sa loob ng ating tahanan. Sa radyo ay mag-tune lang, tiyak ika'y may matututunan. Pagkat sa gitna ng pandemya, tayo pa rin ay magkaisa upang kagandahan ng ating bayan. Isa pusong pagkatuto nang matupad ang pangarap mo. Pagkat sa gitna ng pandemya, tayo pa rin ay magkaisa upang masigurong bawat bata ay bumabasa. Halina't matuto gamit ang ating radyo, pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela, tayong ng lahat makinig. Halina't matuto gamit ang ating radyo, pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na, tayo na, tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na, tayo na, tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela.
Tayo na!
Taho! Taho kayo dyan!
Di makatulog sa gabi sa kaiisip, damdamin ko'y mayroong lungkot hanggang sa panaginip.
Oh, Berto, di ka ba nakatulog kagabi?
Hindi nga ho, Kuya Pekto. Dala ho siguro ng lungkot ng pag-iisa dito sa bahay. Di ho kasi makalabas dahil sa COVID-19. Ay,
Berto, may 3 bagay na dapat kang tandaan para maiwasan ng lungkot sa mga ganitong sitwasyon. Una, alamin ang dahilan ng iyong kalungkutan. Pangalawa, maaaring ipabatid ang iyong nararanasan sa mga taong malalapit sa iyo. Nariyan ang internet para makausap mo sila. At ang pangatlo, ilaan mo ang iyong oras sa mga bagay na ikaw ay magiging abala. Hindi lang pisikal na kalusugan ang mahalaga, Berto, pati pang kaisipan rin.
tatandaan ko ho yan, Kuya Pekto. Maraming salamat sa payo.
Isang paalala mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at ng himpilang ito.
Gusto ko nang mag-aral, gusto ko nang bumalik sa paaralan. Ngunit paano ang gagawin kung may virus pa rin? Manatili sa inyong tahanan, wag na wag pairalin ang sariling karunungan. Magtiwala sa batas ng inyong bansa at nang ikaw ay hindi nawawala. Gusto ko nang lumabas, pero ay bawal pala ikaw lumabas. Bawal lumabas, bawal lumabas, bawal lumabas, bawal lumabas. Manatili sa iyong tahanan para ikaw ay ligtas. Ang kagawaran ng edukasyon ay naghahanda na para sa ligtas na pagbubukas ng klase. Mga mag-aaral, kahit nasa tahanan lamang, ang edukasyon ay maihahatid ng may kaligtasan. Isang paalala mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at sa himpilang ito.